Hello, I'm Bruce Dickinson, and you're listening to Metal Express. God help you.
It's called Scream For Me Brazil, and it was recorded in Brazil in March. Well, February, kind of like late February this year it was recorded. And it's the lineup with, Roy Z and Adrian, and it's sort of like the classic lineup. It's the band that did all the Accident to Birth, Chemical Wedding, and Balls to Picasso records with me. Okay. And the song selection is basically all songs from those albums. There's nothing from Tattooed Millionaire, and there's no Maiden songs on it or any stuff like that.
Do you feel this is a release to mark the end of Bruce Dickinson's solo career?
No, not really, not at all. In fact, I mean, it quite the opposite. I mean, it's actually a sort of a release to say, okay, I'm in Maiden, and my solo career will continue, and it certainly marks, the end of any touring I'll be doing for a while, except with Maiden, obviously, because, I mean, basically, it's what, I mean, it makes no sense to try and pursue two completely parallel careers. I mean, I'm really happy in Maiden, and the shows have been just going unbelievable. So, Maiden's my home now, but when I'm not doing Maiden, I'm certainly going to be doing my solo stuff. And I've had so much support from journalists and from, fans that, they're really happy with that decision.
Okay, so when you have breaks from Maiden, you will work on your own solo career then?
Yeah, that's right. And also, at the moment, certainly for the next, couple of years, I've actually got enough material, like unreleased, and rarities and B-sides and things to almost 2 albums worth. In fact, probably I do have 2 albums worth of material to come out. Plus, there's 4 Samson albums going to be coming out next year on Air Raid Records. So there's a lot of stuff for me to be getting on with musically, outside of Maiden. It's not going to distract me from Maiden. It's not going to, affect my contribution to Maiden. I mean, obviously the next album is like really, really important for Maiden. So, that's got to get 100% in terms of creativity.
The songs that you haven't released yet as a solo artist, are they like the songs on the 2 last Bruce Dickinson albums? It seems like you prefer those albums.
It's not that I prefer those albums. It's just that the band, the band that I was, that's kind of like the kind of the definitive, solo band lineup, made those 2 albums. I mean, some of the stuff I'll be releasing goes back as far as Tattooed Millionaire, like the original version of Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter and things like that. Yep. And some B-sides that are very rare and kind of unavailable,
Okay. Will this lineup be there for you when you have breaks from Maiden, or do you think you will have to gather a new band each time?
Oh no, I don't want to get a new band. I mean, all these guys. I mean, I'll be working, I hope, with all the same guys again, because I get on great, and we have a really good time. And certainly I'll be working with Roy again, Roy Z,